Now going back to Meek Mill, I want to ask you, man, how did y'all go, or you go from offering him a record deal to you guys going back and forth on Wax a few years back? What happened with that? Because if he was offering the record, then I'm like, yeah, had to be cool at one point. He was looking out for him. So why was y'all dissing each other a few years back?
Yeah, like the beauty is this technology, YouTube and all that. Like you could pull it up. We got a lot of songs that I had my producers doing back in the day, and songs that he was doing on his mixtapes to get popular at the time that I was jumping on. I was an established artist, already had plaques already, and he wasn't even signed. But because he was from the city, up and coming and doing his thing, I was showing a lot of love because I wanted to see him get in position. So, we had a relationship until he got signed, until he started, traveling out, got his deal, started making music, till he started putting songs on the radio. So once I started, I heard about him, about the Get situations. But once I seen his videos and heard him on the radio, and people started to know him like all around, like he had a buzz in the city. Mm-hmm. But a lot of times I would ask people outside of the city about him, and they wasn't really familiar like the people in the city was. But at this particular time now, he on the radio is, I'm a boss. I told him meet me in the bathroom. Yeah. So now everybody know him. It's like he coming on the radio every second. He got a radio budget open. So it'd mean more for the city if we did a song now. Like before, it meant a lot for you to get in position. It ain't really mean as much to me because I was already in position. But now that you in position, if we do a song now, it's going to mean a lot for the city. Like, you know what I'm saying? It also means something for me because I'm an independent artist. And now you got radio budget. You working with the machine now. Yeah. So it's beneficial for both of us. Let's work. So that's where the miscommunication came in. When I was like doing my thing, I was getting to bags. It's even footage of me when he was on house arrest, going to the house he was staying in. And you see, it wasn't a bunch of phantoms and all that. It wasn't even no furniture in the house. And I was going down there spitting freestyle, showing him love and all of that. So I'm like, yo, you doing songs with all these cornballs. I know how the industry works. It's all a business. I know how the shit go because I done been there plenty of times. But you got to know like how you supposed to carry it with certain niggas. I'm not pressing you. I'm not saying you got to do it today, but let's make it happen. And when it didn't happen and he act like I was the one making it seem like he owed me something and coming with a weird energy that I never felt before this time, that's when I took it personal. And that's why we started going back and forth like that.
You see Meek now, and we had to give criticism to our man Meek, and we got nothing but respect for Meek, respect his music. Had nothing but support when he was going through a situation out in Philadelphia, sitting behind bars unjustly. But it seems like he's just off the cup a little bit. He's getting into it with academics. He's getting into it with people on apps out here throwing kids $20 and having to explain himself for that. It's a lot of nutty shit going on around Meek right now. And it's not about the music. What do you think about that?
That's what happened in this industry, man. It be all peaches and cream in the beginning because you be new and you be inexperienced. Everything that's coming in is good. So if you get a $10,000 check or whatever and you was broke and you ain't have nothing, it's all fun and games in the beginning. Until you get used to being signed, you over the initial hype of being signed and being a star. Now you done been on the radio, you done did shows, you hanging around all of the other celebrities, and now you want to know where my money at. You like, where's the checks at? And when you start realizing how shiesty the business is, they start explaining to you that the money that you thought that was coming in is not coming in. And they start explaining to you how they like justifiably robbing you. And there's nothing you can do about it. So what dudes do is, these is the check cutters I'm talking about. So what the artists tend to do is develop the same characteristics as the check cutters. And those is the only ones that succeed. So I know I'm going to be in the red. I'm getting robbed. There's no way I could stop from getting robbed. People say, look at your contract. Get your lawyers to look it over. If I'm the one that's cutting the check, it don't matter what you renegotiate. I don't have to do business with you. You're going to do what I want you to do, or you don't do it. It's like, just like at a 9 to 5, you can't go people be trying to go for interviews to get hired, asking to get hired. You don't get hired and then start negotiating all of this shit at the job. And no, I want to do this. And can we do this? And I want to renegotiate the days I come in. And all, nah, you can't do all that. You do what we tell you to do. Then you get paid for it.
Yep.
Same shit in the industry. So once niggas start realizing they getting robbed and they going to be in the red and they can't get themselves out, the only way that they could be able to get above water is to start doing the same thing to other artists. So that's why you see most of the artists that seem like they accomplished a lot and the best businessmen also got hundreds of people under them that's fucked up through the years, that's been around them, that's responsible for them being as big as they is. But hundreds of motherfuckers is fucked up, not to mention those hundreds of motherfuckers, security and kids and wives and connections to them people. The artist DJ that was with you. I ain't talking about just the artist. I'm talking about all of the people that's come along with the artist too. Is fucked up for this one person to seem like he's a billionaire or something. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
And that's how that shit go. And once people figure that out, they start trying to do the same thing. So they start trying to sign up a bunch of artists for a little bit of money and try to, you know what I'm saying, hopefully one of them blow and I could get myself out the red off the strength of somebody else getting robbed. That's just how the game go. There's no other way around it.
Man, I want to go back.
Or you could be a dude like me that learned the business, learn how that go and get frustrated and just separate from the game. And people think you fell off when you actually more talented, capable of doing a million more things than you was when people first fell in love with you. It's just that you don't got the machine behind you. You don't got the same type of support. They don't see your video every day like they used to. They don't hear you on the radio as much as they might hear another artist. And the majority of the public is manipulated, thinking that the reason why you hear people on the radio or the reason why people got a lot of followers is just because a lot of people like them or more people in the world want to hear this form of music. And that's the manipulation that's going on. And once people get more informed and more intelligent, then we won't have to deal with that as much.
Yeah.
And one of your biggest hits back in the day was R. Kelly, man. Do you ever get, people asking you about R. Kelly, and what was your experience, working with R. Kelly in the studio and all that back in the day? Man,
I want to give a special shout out to our man Reese. You guys see what's going on below. You see SkioClothing.com. You may ask, what is that? That's our brother from the DMV. Shout out to Reese, man. Wear something meaningful, make a difference. Time to inspire others, uplift, congratulate, respect, motivate, encourage each other, be mindful, in line yourself with positivity. Take every negative and turn it into a positive. Skio represent show kindness, elevate each other. Great brother out of the DMV. You'll see some of his clothing on the podcast. You see the link below. Go check him out, man. Doing great things. And the clothing's dope, oh God. Shit's dope. I can't wait to show you. Can't wait to get some of the stuff on here. We had some of his stuff laid out a little earlier on in the year. Go follow him now. SkioClothing.com.
Yes, sir. With that being said, man, if you like this, man, smash the like button, share the video, do all that good stuff. That's your brother Sandman, Viral Hip Hop News. I'm your brother, oh God. Hip Hop News Uncensored. Together we are the Hip Hop Uncensored Podcast. Over and out.
Peace.